We don't. Our episode person who usually knows the number isn't here today.
Yeah,
so I have no clue what number we're on. I'm gonna guess though. 251.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
that sounds about right, don't it?
I think it's like it's a little bit higher, maybe like 253,
maybe 255. We might have more from all the extra stuff we be doing, but I think it's like 252.
Yeah, somewhere.
3. Either way,
that's an episode.
We have a special guest today. We have 2 special guests because I don't know if they've officially seen our Mexican brother in Christ.
He's been on before.
No, he's been on Patreon. I don't know if he's been on regular.
He's been on regular.
I did an episode with him before.
Yeah.
Where was I at?
You was here? He was on episode 200.
Because you kept talking about him being Mexican.
Episode 100.
Just in case, let's let him introduce yourself again. Let's let our Mexican brother in Christ go ahead and give him some ice. So thank you.
Christ.
Our Mexican brother in Christ, because we love you, but you messed up our footage still. We mad at you.
I still have it. I'm John Cantu. They call me Cantu.
Yeah.
I'm the guy behind the camera that takes all the photos for them. And then takes videos whenever they're golfing and then screws it up.
And what happened?
No, I still have it. It just got to get found.
Does that give us confidence right now?
Right. Yeah. But that's what I do around here.
Yeah.
And then sometimes chime in. They don't like me because I wear cowboy boots a lot.
Yeah, but you be on that racist stuff sometimes.
He ain't warm.
Because he knew we'd jump.
No, because it's hot.
Yeah, that's true.
Wait till it gets a little bit cooler. You can see me in jeans and cowboy boots.
If you come back in here with cowboy boots,
I might wear a cowboy hat next time.
I got cowboy hat. We can match cowboy hats if you want to.
My boy was racist.
But that racist fit that he wore that one time, I really thought we just got to get him out of here.
What was the fit?
It was like that racist stuff you would see on like the farm, like the cowboy boots, the jeans shirt, like all of that. He had that on, button up,
belt buckle.
He was ready.
Rodeo season.
He was ready.
Big belt buckle.
He was ready to say a slur.
With name going
he was ready. He was ready to say a slur. But we do have a guest today. Brother was here. And I was like, yo, we've been needing to do something like this anyway. Mm-hmm. So please introduce yourself to the audience, sir.
Man, I'm just an average old Joe. I'm DJ Reese Boogie, an old H-time player. Mm-hmm. That's it, man. That's it, man. I'm from the city. That's all, man. I'm just an old H-time player, man. I'm your average Joe.
Explain old H-town play, because we got an audience who is not from Houston. Mm-hmm. What does an old H-town player mean?
I just be running through the city, man, messing with a lot of women. You know, it's always time player.
Leader of the pack.
Leader of the pack. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's about it.
All right, we got a lot to talk about today with old H-town player. Now, Phil, you know this brother also.
Oh yeah, I know him well.
Oh Lord.
I was old H-time player.
Yeah, definitely.
Phil, is there anything you want to say before we get started with the old H-town player? We're gonna start with the interview with him because we gonna.
I like to lead with positivity.
You
because I'm going to a deacon meeting after this.
I thought you said you was going to Bible study.
But the deacons we meet.
He's a deacon now.
You said as a collective.
I'm proud of this brother.
Yeah, 100.
This boy doing a bunch of stuff. This man is doing a bunch of things. Clothing line, DJing, podcasting. I mean, he got his fingerprint on everything. I'm proud of him, working hard.
Appreciate that, my
So
bro.
let's tell him about your podcast real quick.
The podcast called Shot O'Clock Podcast. Me and 3 other gentlemen. We basically sit on there, man, and we bring up hot topics that's going on in the world. We get positivity as far as to entrepreneurs. We show a lot of love to the city, and we growing, we building right now. So if you get a chance, just type in Shot O'Clock Podcast, we'll pop up.
And we'll make sure we put it in the show also. Mm-hmm. So we'll definitely and put that in. So we just gotta come right out with it. Y'all got scammed. Like
not
y'all got scammed. The audience out there,
I got scammed. I did get scammed.
Followed this page, was buying cryptocurrency.
That's crazy.
And they had a brother on there talking about peace, God, love, kings and queens. None of us talk that way.
I definitely I don't give a damn about you.
They DM'd me, right? They said it was LP and he needed money on Cash App for some beard oil. So I was like,
so you gonna play with my beard? So you gonna play with my beard?
I was like, dang. I mean, it's got to be true.
I think I got a little more hair from last week. Now I did some research. It might take me a year to get a beard, so this shit might get cut off in the next week or so. Because it's really frustrating me right now that I look this insane.
Nah, it's It's a process though.
What you mean?
Mine still got a few patches. I've been growing mine now since the pandemic. You know, when the pandemic happened, couldn't nobody get a haircut.
Facts.
So I was just stuck and it started growing. And then I was just like, I'm gonna keep it. But it took me like a year to even get to this point. So,
Man, I don't know if I got a year to wait. I don't know if I could do that. Cantu, why don't you have a beard?
I like to be clean cut. Because if I like start letting it grow, I look really Mexican.
But you should want to look like your heritage.
Nah.
He like to mix in with the white.
Cantu, you
Ku Klux
Cantu,
I thought he was white.
Cantu want to close the border, don't
Until
you?
y'all said can too.
Nah, I don't want to close the border.
Yeah,
I
you
feel like
do.
people should come here. Well, here's the thing.
Uh-oh.
So my family, back in the day, my mom, they came here legally. They got their papers and they came here and they work. So they're all citizens.
Yeah.
So that's how
That's
I
the
feel.
right way.
That's
to,
it? That
That's the
was
right
it?
way to go
That is
about
the
it.
right way
Okay.
to go
I'm with
about
that.
coming to the United States of
So
America.
you don't believe in affirmative action either.
Why are we doing this right
He gonna keep going.
I'm just messing with you,
That's
kid.
fine.
You already know that. You already know I'm messing with you, brother.
That's why people got scammed.
Yeah,
That right
so-
there. Somebody is angry with you.
So in our
So they
D-
scamming people.
so if you see Pour Horsemen _ that is not us.
Definitely.
We will never ask you for any money. We
Will you not?
I will never ask you for no bread.
Yeah.
Now I'm asking you for my spa treatment because my beard needs some
See,
support.
and you see why I got scammed?
But me and you are friends. It's different from people who may not have
You
interacted
said,
with us in
hey,
real life.
sister of Christ.
I've never called anyone
they-
a sister of Christ in the DMs.
Man, they were.
my Nubian queen.
They've been DMing everybody too.
No, they
Yeah.
even tagged me on the photos.
Oh, they
Oh,
was
for
good.
real?
That's why I sent it to the group. I was like, why?
They
Why are
copied
they?
directly.
I'm like, why are they tagging me on this? This is dumb. And then I look back and I was like, oh, I was like, did y'all see this or whatever? And I was like, they went deep
They went
into
deep.
like even tagging me
How did
on
they
the
get
photos.
900 people to follow that
That's
page?
what I'm saying. And then
That show how much love y'all got though.
Yeah.
Because people
Yeah.
thought y'all
They might have
page
thought
probably
y'all
shut
page-
down and y'all was coming back. So that just showed the following that y'all
That
have.
is
So
true.
that's dope. Because I seen it, but I had enough sense to do my research.
Yeah, you
I just
gotta,
went to
like-
my search bar and typed the name in, and I seen y'all page was still up, and I just ignored it.
Man, that's crazy. I got a lot of
So-
DMs
Me
saying
too.
that's how I found out.
We just
'Cause I
asked
ain't know
like
nothing
the
about it.
people that follow the page, the real page, to report them.
Correct.
Just report them to get them off.
So if you happen to send money
We
to
can't
them,
help.
we cannot help you.
We cannot help you.
Absolutely.
Don't message me, brother in Christ. I need this money back. We're sorry.
Brother in Christ.
That's what they're gonna say.
Dang.
We don't need anything. So let's get right into it. We're recording on a different day. So I wanted to make sure that we got actionable topic with Keke Palmer in real time. Set it up for y'all. Keke's in Usher. Usher is serenading her. She might be wearing something a little scantily clad, possibly. Cheeks was out.
Right.
Yeah.
Is that reasonable to say?
Cheeks is out.
Cheeks was definitely out.
Okay.
visible.
Usher may have did a grind that was a little.
Too aggressive. No? I don't know.
Was it aggressive or was it?
I don't know. Y'all got
I
to
don't
tell
think it
me.
was aggressive.
I think it was Usher.
It was Usher.
Yeah, I think it was Usher.
Yo.
He was performing.
He a
My-
performer?
My girlfriend's gonna go see Usher tomorrow.
You shit
Oh,
on
God
you, brother.
bless.
At least we know you're gonna be sitting out a tweet. You're gonna be sitting out a tweet.
Say what you want to say on the podcast now about what she gonna be wearing. Is she allowed?
She sent me a picture of what she's in wearing. It's like black, like top, skirt, and like it's all
Is it
like
see-through?
leather.
Is
You
it
Black
know, right, is
see-through?
the bottom
Is it
see-through?
see-through?
No, it ain't see through.
It
Are
is
you
short.
sure?
How short
It
is
is short, like short as my shorts.
Well,
Ooh.
she in Vegas, so she gotta, you know.
Is she front row?
Nah, they're like mid, like they're right. I
Can
mean, they're not
sweat-
like high, but they're
can
like
just
right.
Usher
sweat
be
drip
walking up
on
those
him.
steps though.
Oh,
he be
I-
going up in the
I don't
crowd.
know. I don't know what the setup is like.
Man,
but,
I feel sorry for you, bro. So so I don't know her.
Come
Are
back
they married?
sad.
No.
No, I think they
are
just had a
date-
baby
Well, I don't even know if they're dating at this point, but
They're with child.
they're
with
dating
child. Yeah.
Okay.
with child.
And he decided to get on Twitter and say that outfit you got on, but you're a mom.
Right.
So that kind of started it. People kind of gave him some flack. Other people came into the comments and then he put out, I just want to run my family the way I want to run my family.
Right.
I'm not allowed to say that I don't like what she wearing in real time.
Of course he is, though.
But what do y'all think about that?
I need you to say the exact
That's
quote,
simply what he said, though.
That's not what he said. That's not what he said. Pull it up.
No, that's what he said, basically.
That's not what he said.
What'd he say?
He said it. He wasn't talking. He made it sound like it was more personal. Like, oh, why can't I talk about what I want to do in my family? This man was more like family values in America and women, and y'all are doing everything wrong. That's how he came off.
So he even was worse than what I said then.
Yes.
Okay. So
people wouldn't have gotten mad if he was just like, I
think
have
they
the
would've
right
got
to
mad.
talk about my family.
I think they would have got mad because he's a stay-at-home dad.
Because I think he put mom, and I think mom triggered a lot of people, triggered a lot of women, putting you a mom now. You know what I'm saying? So I think that would triggered a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If he would have just kept it without the mom, I don't think it would have been as big. But mom made it, moms feel like,
I mean, I just think Keke wanted to be in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all ever been around a woman who recently had a baby, that first time they can get away from the baby, they want to have a good time. Usher is the perfect place to go have a good time at, and she's a celebrity.
I'm about to say she ain't no regular chick.
Yeah,
though. It's Keke.
It's Keke. She gonna get called on stage.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even when Joe Budden went to Usher,
He got called on stage?
he grabbed her lady.
Oh, I thought Joe Budden got called on
Nah,
stage.
Joe Budden did not.
Oh God.
he grabbed her lady. So I'm gonna pose it to you, Cantu. Your lady's going to Vegas to see Usher tomorrow. You see her on stage. What's your first reaction?
I'm like, that's cool. As long as it stops there. I need you to text me and call me right after that happens.
Yeah, no bullshit.
I like
Right
that.
FaceTime. No, I need you to FaceTime me.
I like that, bro.
Now, what if she FaceTime you and Usher in
And
the
she
back
at the after party.
talking about you ain't got a call? It's okay, girl.
No, I'll be
with
on the
skates on?
What you gonna do?
I'm taking everything out of the house.
Yeah, man. You can't be mad. It's Usher, man.
Yeah. I don't give a damn who it is.
No.
I feel you.
Phil,
Yeah.
what you gonna do, brother?
If it, I don't know, bro. I don't really. I don't care. I don't care enough. Like if it happened, it happened. Bitch, just
You
don't come
don't
back
care
to
enough
me.
right now. Like I don't know. I feel like you would care
I wouldn't know.
if you saw it.
If she bold enough to do that, then it is what it is.
So that's a feeling.
Of course it is. But I'm
you do care.
a player at heart though.
Right,
So
yeah.
I
A real
understand.
old school player too.
I understand it. I understand it. If that's her fantasy, if that's what she wanted to do, and I'm talking about taking it to the extreme, not just pulling her up on stage. That's cool. I get that. I'm talking about like going to an after party, going to party, going back to bro hotel, that type of thing.
Right, you think a little further. See,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep it
We
on
just
stage.
Still on stage.
On
We
stage,
still on
that's-
stage.
that's-
Yeah.
bro.
that
It
don't
is
bother
what it
me.
is. That don't
I
bother me.
wouldn't even tweeted about it. At first, I would have been honored to have my girl go out there and with Usher and get that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a big moment. That's Usher. You know what I'm saying? I ain't the jealous type to be like, did you fuck him or you a mom now? All kind of crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, that's too heavy.
you out there having a good time. You in Vegas. You know, I used to be a wild boy. So, shit, if it's Megan Thee Stallion, shit, I might go on stage and sit in a chair.
That hoe could put me in a headlock.
You know what I'm saying?
That was my thing though too. Like you could tell
With her
he was
legs.
insecure because that's a conversation.
It gave
you gotta
off
have.
insecurity.
Like I feel like in a couple, I mean, normal people. That's Keke Palmer, but like normal people, you always have your past. Like who was your whole past? Be Rihanna or whatever. Y'all seen that video of Janet Jackson pulling people on stage and that,
And you should be able to text your girlfriend or text your wife so y'all had a conversation. Why you going to Twitter with it?
That's
Yeah.
what's
That would make it
confusing
weird.
to me.
Yeah.
That
Especially you know her status, you know who she is, you know how big it's gonna get. Like it was a weird situation.
Then she posted the picture of her outfit too.
Outfit
he
after.
did.
Yeah,
And she ain't, but she been unbothered. She been singing to the baby and all that on. She ain't really addressed it.
So is he insecure then? Is it his status?
Might be.
Because I put out that bro was just mad he was at home with the baby.
Probably.
Cause yo,
That's it, bro.
I'd be
That
upset
shit'll
when
run your hat. It'll run your hat,
I'd be
though.
upset when I'm at home with the kids. And I know my wife is out there in the
Having a
streets.
good
What
time.
are you
Big
doing
fun.
right now?
Come
Why
back.
am I changing diapers?
And
Like I
then-
know
Oh, you say, now I gotta see you on TV too?
I know
Yeah, that's
what he
the
was
hard part.
feeling. He
Yeah.
probably had just got cleaned up a diaper. And he saw on Twitter
That
his
makes sense,
queen getting serenaded by Usher. And you know Usher can sing.
Definitely.
So he had Ked too was thinking, she going back to the room.
Yeah, you think that Usher smooth dude like that?
Smooth
I
criminal.
really wonder
Like
if he
that.
actually cared, because there were people that were saying the first tweet, like, you a mom, was a joke. Because he's posted videos of her before, like she's like shaking her ass and stuff, and he posted it like, oh, look at it, like this my
But
girl.
before she was a mom,
no,
though.
no,
Nah, she had
no,
just
it's
dropped
after.
it.
Okay, it was just right after.
Yeah, because they
you know what
said
I'm talking about?
he was trying to show off like she had just lost the baby weight and she was shaking her head like, look at her.
Well, she was in his possession at that time.
Right.
Yeah, wherever, I don't know where they live. She was at least 200 miles away. Because brother would have been at the concert if he was at the hotel.
But he didn't say nothing about Usher. He was talking about the outfit. He said, you a mom. So I mean, let's say
She didn't know what he was wearing. What she was wearing.
Let's say this though, the mom part. Do you feel like was that appropriate? Because that's what a lot of people really mad over, like the outfit. Was it appropriate being a mom? Me personally, I think if you look good and you my girl, you can wear it. But I don't know how most people feel about moms.
I mean, I just think the whole tweet was inappropriate. Like, if you got something to say, you can text me on the side.
That's
You
what I'm
can
saying.
call me.
Yeah,
Like,
that's it.
it's not even about. It's about what he said, but it's more so like
who
why are
is
you
he?
putting this out in public?
You just should be happy you got with Keke.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, who are you, bro?
So it ain't even about like, yeah, that's inappropriate. But I can't tell a man what he should feel about what his girl wears. Like whatever you have in your situation, those are two different things. What I do in my situation is different. Like, so if he is genuinely upset about something like that, then he has a right to feel that way.
I want to know, like, did they talk about what she was gonna wear? Like, usually me and my girl will talk about what she gonna wear. She'll show me her outfit or whatever
They
the case
could've
may
talked
be.
about it.
I don't think.
And then me, I'm the type of dude where it's like, I'm into fashion. I'm into the clothes and stuff. So I'm knowing, like, if you fine, man, go and show that off. Just come on back home. You feel me? Like, you gonna get harassed whether you wear
trash bags, sweatpants.
if you good
They
looking.
rip out the plastic.
You know what I'm saying? So it really don't matter these days.
Yeah, it don't.
No, it doesn't.
It didn't bother me.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
And I don't even now, like I don't be trying to pick out what they ran or what they doing this and that. I be wanting my
It's
girl to be
dudes like
sexy.
that,
But I
though.
be wanting my girl to be sexy. So shit, that's a plus for me. Like for my girl to walk outside sexy. I don't want you all looking weird. If don't nobody want my girl, I don't want either. Shit.
But see, men that's not.
But it's also
Men that's
like
not confident, they don't feel that way. Like maybe in the beginning, you want her to be confident and stuff, but once you get to this point where it's like, oh, she really feeling herself. Like, nah,
But
I don't
LP,
like
can you
that.
imagine
gotta
being with your
reel that
girl?
back.
Nah.
And you out in public and nobody want them?
I'm telling you that the biggest thing for most men is if you show up to the cookout with your uncles and stuff and nobody say we see you,
Yeah.
you need to just send her back home.
Yeah,
Like
man.
send her in an Uber
Your girl go to the bar by herself and nobody
and
try to buy
nobody
a
try to
drink.
holler at her.
I remember when I was in college, I used to bring my girl to the cookouts and stuff, and my older cousin would be like, "You don't know what to do with that."
Yeah, but
Shit, if I don't.
but see, let's reverse it. If your older cousins would have been like, "Oh, you know, yeah, you know what to do with that."
she's nice.
Like she
And they'd
ain't
be like,
bad.
oh, she's
Like,
nice. She's really
Oh
nice.
yeah, she's nice. She had a good
yeah.
smile.
She
nice.
nice. I know what to do. I'm gonna turn around, get back in the car. We gonna
And
leave.
leave. or call her an Uber right
You
now.
know what, baby? They don't want us here. Baby, they don't want us here right now. I'm mad at the family, man. My auntie just said something I don't like.
But we in a fight. I do feel like though, him putting it on social media gave us an opportunity to maybe see that they ain't as solid as they probably think they was.
Right.
Because
Can't be.
there ain't no way that you because I think that's embarrassing.
It is.
So
It's
embarrassing.
embarrassing. Like maybe, yeah, she got some status, whatever. But that's embarrassing to put something like that out. That's ridiculous.
I think,
to me.
yeah.
He doesn't have a career.
I was about to say, maybe he
But-
just...
What does he do?
but I
He's
think-
probably this is
but-
not this. His brother was on Insecure, so this man is probably.
Oh, I thought he
insecure,
was the
my
one
bad.
on Insecure.
No,
It was his brother.
Sarunas Jackson was on Insecure.
We don't
That's
know
his
what he do,
brother.
brother.
I thought
Nobody knows
he
what
was
this
the
man
one on
does.
Insecure.
Sarunas Jackson.
Because
Which
someone
one is that?
tagged
The
him
tall,
on
light
Insecure.
skinned one that
Light-skinned
would play Dro on Insecure.
Oh, he the one who got the baby with old girl from Houston. That played on
Yeah,
Insecure.
Dominique.
Dominique.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
They got a baby together.
So that's his brother. And so Sarunas was catching
Like
strays on
TMZ
Twitter
right
too,
now.
because people was like, and your brother a hoe. And he was like, what I got to do with it?
Dropping
Yeah,
info.
man. Like,
yeah.
I love Dominique, by the way. Dominique Perry. Please holler at me, man.
But I think it's
Come
like
on.
if she was like wearing this stuff before you met her, before you were with her, you can't expect for her to change.
Nah, she wasn't built
She
like
wasn't
that.
that fine.
That's
She
what
wasn't
I'm
that
saying.
fine. She wasn't that
thick.
She was not
That
built like
that
that.
baby weight on her. That baby weight got her thick right
And
now.
people been feeling it like she's going viral. Everybody
Yeah,
go,
yeah.
when she got them and when she got
then it's
that,
a
and
whole
when she-
different
it's a whole
thing.
different
And then
She's a
she's
new person.
probably feeling
She
herself.
is feeling
Then
herself.
she is changing. Then she's changing
He
to what she
feels
was.
it, so
So
he's
I can see why he's
insecure.
upset. But again, like you weren't expecting that, and you weren't expecting to be in that place. And now it's like their relation, like we said, what kind of relation do they
It
have?
can't be solid.
So it can't be.
Can't.
She might be like, oh no, now I'm like, I wasn't at this level. Now I'm here.
I'm lit.
And I'm like,
and
and
he
you're
ain't
still
shit.
there.
And
Yeah.
he
And it's
said-
like, no, I'm gonna go do my thing. Yeah, I can see where he's coming from. It's a whole that's
I
deeper.
can't though, cause it ain't like Usher picked her up.
Oh well, no,
he
not
did-
that.
all
But
he
I
did
think
But
it
that's
was
what
like,
he imagined, though. He imagined. You know how you.
Yeah, your
but
mom
it's in
plays
your
tricks on
mind,
you.
like, you start getting madder every moment. Like
No,
he
your
saw
mom
that
start- yeah.
She got the baby BBL. Like that's what she got. The baby gave
he's
her
probably
the
throwing the
BBL.
remote, throwing
Yeah,
pillows.
bro. He was upset.
And they were looking
Probably
at each other
yelling at the
eyes,
baby.
though.
Oh, they definitely
Did y'all see the picture that they posted with Usher and her looking at each
Yeah,
other?
he licked
And
his
they were
lips.
like, nah, I see why he
Yeah,
mad.
Usher licked his lips too. He was like,
But he does that to everybody.
nah, it was a little different with Keke.
He better
people
not.
did a thread of like all the women. Did you see the Taraji?
I did see that one. I did see
he
that
was
one.
singing to her vagina.
Yeah, he probably did that
Oh,
to
he
Keke
was?
too.
But it could be like a
you
show.
know what?
And Taraji,
Matter of fact, you can't go to that motherfucker. Nigga singing to the pussy. God damn.
he got down. He got down. Taraji said,
It's crazy.
And
out
he was
there.
basically on one bended knee on that one.
Literally.
Hey, she's about to
Yeah.
make this plane in the
Hey.
morning. She ain't making the plane.
Usher singing to
I'm
your
like-
lady. Come
I've as a
that's
normal
hot, huh?
human,
What would you do?
I've been in that situation
What would you
before,
do?
but I didn't do anything. But just I'm like from the instance of an insecure man, when you start to feel yourself and you start changing, those feelings happen. I went to a party one time, like I started feeling free, started feeling myself.
Was it
going
an
out,
Omega
got
party?
friends. It was not an Omega party, but it was I want to say maybe like All Star or something.
Oh,
Chris-
it was worse than an Omega party. What you mean? Yeah, you all star.
No, it wasn't All Star. It wasn't All Star. It was just a party that Chris Paul threw.
Wait,
Wait a minute. Chris Paul. That's tough. That's even tougher.
Y'all wildin'.
slumming with the
Y'all
Paul.
wildin'. Y'all wildin'.
We started,
No,
don't
no.
call your man
It
secure
was
at
just
this level.
no. It
But
was
come on, let's
it was
go.
just a party though. It was just a party.
Wake Forest,
It was
Chris
at the
Paul, or Clippers,
casino.
Chris Paul.
Houston Rockets.
Right after
Cliff
Wake
Paul.
Forest. He was a rookie.
He was
All right,
Western
chill,
Conference
chill,
Finals
chill,
Chris
chill,
Paul.
Come
Oh,
on,
wow.
T. Go ahead. We
Oh,
listen.
wow.
We listen. Go ahead.
No, it was just a regular party. Like me and my homegirl went. We didn't expect it. We was just going to the party. We ended up in the area where Chris Paul was. He
Oh, you ended up.
walked by me and he was like, "Oh, how you doing?" I was like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" My ex at the time was a huge Chris Paul fan, so I thought.
Damn. It's fucked
This ain't
up.
get no better.
Damn, it's fucked
Man,
up.
this not get no better for the
Nah,
ex.
it ain't. This shit is bad. It sounds like a sad story.
Y'all,
man.
why
Hey, we
are
need
y'all
that little
like
music
this?
playing right now.
Why are
That
y'all
street music.
Homie is
insecure?
hurt.
Why
No,
must it be like
I'm
this?
crying laughing. Come
No,
on,
keep
finish
going. Keep going.
And nothing happened. That was it. So I was like, oh, he was like, oh, how was the party? I was like, oh, it was cool. I was like, oh my God, I saw Chris Paul. And he was like, did you fuck him? I was like, whoa.
That's extreme.
That's so extreme.
Right. But
That's what I'm saying.
my chick wasn't
how
even
do
going
we
to that
get
party.
there?
Was he at home watching the baby?
Ain't no baby.
But what was he doing at home though?
Yeah.
Playing PlayStation and shit? And you chilling with Chris Paul?
No, he was cheating on
I got
the
a
white
question.
girl.
I got
he
a
was
question.
cheating.
Oh.
Okay, that's
Oh,
fair. That's fair.
man.
I guess whoever this brother is this a brother?
So he's irrelevant.
Get
then.
out of here.
Because I was about to ask you, how did you even get access to the party? Because the brother probably had a whole lineup in his head while you was gone that made him mad.
The party was in a different city.
Oh, even worse.
Oh, and you flew out.
Yeah, even worse.
I drove.
Even worse.
It was in New Orleans.
This ain't getting no better.
I was in college. I drove to New Orleans, went to the party, came back.
Is that why y'all ex now?
No.
Other stuff.
No, he
Many
cheated with the white girl.
We'll that's Patreon. That's Patreon. All right. Speaking, this wasn't cheating.
Okay.
Okay, this wasn't cheating, but Adam22, Phil's favorite Twitter follow.
That is not, bro.
Bro, you definitely followed her.
It was Lena the plug. Though.
Yeah, you followed her.
Who is Adam22?
This
white
No
dude?
Jumper podcast.
No Jumper podcast.
Oh, okay.
Him and his queen
Yeah.
shoot
Porn.
uncensored content together.
Yeah.
What'd you call it, Phil?
Porn.
I tried to clean it up. I tried to clean
think
it
that's
up.
a little bit better.
I tried to clean it up
for the
Pornography.
for the algorithm. You know what I'm saying?
Pornography.
you know, when you type it, you got to put a zero.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You can't even say porn.
You can't even,
And according to Adam, him and his wife have had 200 to 300 threesomes
With other women.
with other women.
Yeah.
And he wanted to get, or his wife presented him with an opportunity to make more money and her an opportunity to sleep with a BBC.
Man, it's a wild shit, these initials, man.
That's tough. Hey,
But continue.
So to make matters worse,
Yeah.
not only did she get to fulfill this fantasy. Dream, they picked maybe the BBC king.
Jesus.
Like this brother got
Can you pass me
this brother got full body tats.
right. Yeah, it's
And according to Adam's wife,
right.
she was sore for 4 days.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's exactly what she said. She
He
said,
tweeted.
Wait, is this a prawn star or is it a regular
This
man?
is no, this
This is a
is
porn
a
star.
star. This
He's
is a star.
he's like the top star.
On Blacked.
Yeah.
If you've ever seen Blacked,
So everyone knows who this man is?
yes.
That is here
Most people.
amongst us?
I've
seen him a
seen
few
this
times.
brother. I don't know if I've seen a lot of his work.
I got.
I've seen him a few times.
Yeah, I don't know if I've seen
We
all
done
his
crossed
work.
paths.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
But you know, this brother, you know, he.
Well, listen, I recognize him by his face. I know his face is tattooed. That's it.
But Phil, what were you about to say,
I was
bro?
about to say,
I know that tattoo.
Adam is being a good sport though. He tweeted, "My lady's vagina is back in place now, and we're happy."
Right. He definitely made a joke out of it.
Cause look, she didn't gave this man an opportunity to have sex with all the top porn
300.
stars. All the top porn stars, they do a podcast.
They do.
Where after they finish talking to them, they have sex.
Wait,
I mean, that is the American dream.
Hey, definitely, brother. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's why I say,
He got to play a setup. I ain't gonna lie.
He got
And
it.
they make millions.
And that's her first time.
That's his first time. He
Yeah,
got
that's her first
it,
time
man.
because it's always women. That's the first time a dude was involved. So
Now they was calling him a cuck.
yeah,
They
but
was,
he wasn't there.
but he did.
I'm
we
asking.
don't know.
We
No,
don't
I'm
know.
asking.
He probably was behind the
What's the video?
scenes.
But he did say he watched, frame by frame of the video.
Not frame by frame.
Damn. That nigga got a lot of time on his end. Oh, stop it right there.
Not he was editing the film.
That's tough.
He's a producer.
I don't
He
know.
is probably.
I don't know if I'm strong enough for that.
I mean, if you in that business and that's what y'all got going on and y'all making millions of dollars from it.
Millions.
And she's obviously let you have sex with every top porn star that come on, man. They live in a different type of life.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying
That's a
it's the money. It's the greed of money though, because money is like they driving point. They'll do anything for money at this point, especially if sex is involved.
Straight up.
Good. And it's set. Like a lot
And
of
it's
people
selling.
love sex.
It's selling. So but personally,
I mean, I think she could have picked a different person.
Nah.
I mean,
She wanted the big one.
like I don't encourage people to go find brother's work, but if you do go find his work, you see that stand up.
hey, I know him by his face. Hey, that's all I know, brother. About
Can too.
can't do out of
Going
this.
back to you since you here.
What is
How
can't
was
do?
that guy?
Your queen approaches you and she says, "Look,
No.
we can't sleep with each other all our life.
10 million.
10
Can't
million.
10 million. Can't
10
do.
million.
But hold on, Cantu. You've been getting threesomes. You've been getting
Oh,
threesomes.
then it'd probably be one of those things where I'd be like, look, I don't want to see nothing.
But you're gonna take the 10 million.
Like
Bye.
the indecent proposal?
No, we
movie?
already said. I already said that.
He was
Indecent,
hurt.
no, take
was
my
hurt.
wife for like 100 million. Have it.
Nah,
Yeah,
bro.
but he was hurt
Woody
after.
Harrelson, he was hurt.
I wouldn't be hurt.
I mean, he had real pain.
I would be
Yeah.
hurt, but she
enjoyed
had
that shit.
real pain though from this dude.
Nah,
She
that's
said
true,
I was hurt
too.
for 4 days.
No bull.
So how would I feel like that's worse if you come back and you're like, oh my God, I've never
they even had sex after
I've
that.
never been in pain
Because
like
she
this.
said on the podcast, I think they talked about it together, and that's why I say they making jokes out of it. But she said while they tried to have sex after that for like 4 days, she was saying "ouch" every time because it was still hurting.
Damn, man.
And he said his feelings hurt a little
It
bit.
should be
He
hurt.
was hurt more than that. I
But
feel
nah,
like.
it couldn't have been because he been making jokes out of it. And then when the
Nah,
TV
nah.
But that's
hit that
what you
account,
do when
Look,
you
bro,
try to put up
I've came in here depressed before and still made jokes. Like I know
it's a
he was
defense
hurt.
mechanism.
I
Like,
know he was hurt.
My wife's
You think he
vagina is
regret agreeing
stretched.
to
Oh no, he a different type of white boy though.
What you mean?
He different, bro.
he different. I watched him too. He different.
He different.
I don't think he was hurt.
Yeah, I
I
don't think
think,
so
bro.
either.
I
don't
think he
so.
was
I think
hurt.
she got to double up on the threesomes now.
Oh, triple. He needs to be having a threesome
What
every
more
night.
bro want? She give it to
Foursome.
him.
Yeah.
They
I-
had that.
yeah.
But they have like some of the top
They do.
like girls in the porn industry
All of
on
them.
their show, and he's like
Slaying him.
for
Black girls
one
too.
and
Everything.
for one person, like you're just gonna go off the rails for just one guy. But I think that's how society is
Fragile,
now, right?
fragile
If you were to say
male
now, you'd be
That's
like,
true.
oh
That's
yeah,
true.
like have a girl, and then like yo, but if your girl goes and see what's dude, you're fucking go off the rails, and you're about to kill somebody.
Or if the woman was like, okay, well, can I invite a dude for the next threesome? Y'all gonna be like, this is a train. Hell no.
See, we looking at it from a regular guy's
No, I
perspective.
mean, but
gotta
even
live for
still,
Hollywood, huh?
even
Yeah,
still,
you got to look at it from
if there
them.
was no money involved, the fragile male ego is still
If there was
there.
no
If
money
no
involved, and
money
I was getting,
involved,
that's
I'm-
different.
It's different. Yeah.
If I'm so you saying that someone's giving
But if
me
even-
multiple threesomes,
Yeah.
no money involved,
Uh-huh.
and then they say, "Nah, I need to bring a dude in on the next one." I'm broke up.
Oh, boy. Damn, now you said it like that. And we ain't get no change from that. I'm out this hole.
Broke up.
Fuck that bullshit.
yeah, I'm done
I
too.
might have a fragile ego.
Yeah,
in
I'm
that,
trying
yeah.
to figure out why you need to do.
We've been holding down. What you mean?
What we got going
What
on
you
now
mean?
is
Why should-
solid.
We
We
don't
don't need to bring a
this
dude here.
system.
Why can't
'Cause
she
I
have a
ain't-
fantasy
I must
too?
not-
She can.
She can.
Well,
She
she
can.
clearly
With
she
the dude
can.
she gonna have a fantasy
Clearly
with.
she can't.
Wait, so how did they get? Who paid for this?
So they have a website
Was it-
and an OnlyFans. So they paid him
Get me
as a
with them.
performer,
For
and then
sure,
they
no.
collect all the bread.
Yeah.
They
I
said
just
they
didn't know
have
who was-
they said they have like 4,000 people waiting for it to drop next Tuesday.
You know how much money that is?
I think their OnlyFans is like $40 a month.
Right.
That's insane,
That's it?
bro.
That's a lot.
From
4,000
40,000 people.
For $40, 4,000
No,
people.
I mean I feel like it's cheap. So
Then they gonna sell the clip probably.
Of course.
They'll sell the clip to
And
a
they got
big,
paid off top too
man,
for
that's,
even making the clip.
that's crazy. It's
at what
money,
point
it's
does
money
it
in
end?
porn.
Like, is
for
it
sure.
really the money or is it like,
It's like-
lifestyle?
It's lifestyle
both.
at
I
this
think
point.
it's
I think it's
both.
lifestyle at this
I think
point.
it's both. I think it's a
Because
little
they've
bit of
had
both.
to make enough money at this point.
I think they doing.
Or is
they
there not enough money?
I'm about to
Maybe it is,
say,
maybe it's not.
Rich folks people say ain't never enough money.
Yeah, they
You know,
keep
it's-
you just keep striving to get more.
So then that means they're going to be doing wilder shit.
Possibly,
right.
man. Adam don't.
Hey,
care,
listen,
man.
if my wife do that, we definitely doing wilder shit. We have to.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to the next level.
Oh, worse than next level.
What
You may
is
not see me
that?
for months. Nah, I'm being serious. Y'all, I mean, I know we joke a lot about nasty Nate on the pod because I'm a nasty, you know what? But if that happened, I'm unleashed. Like
Right.
put me in the grave at that point.
You swinging on chandeliers.
Everywhere.
If I didn't have a daughter, I'd probably be in the porn industry.
You'll be in the porn industry.
Probably.
If you met somebody now,
Wait, we have to stop. Hold on.
I got a question.
Why?
You gotta-
Why?
This is a question I
That's
want.
another-
This is a question I want to ask though.
Okay, go ahead.
After your wife get back from Usher, well,
Hey, I'm going to steal the club.
no, this ain't what I want to ask.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
But I'm saying though, if you got your girl you
CL,
with
whatever
now,
it is.
your girl you with now though, if she wanted to get into like the threesomes and the OnlyFans and all that type of stuff, will anybody on the panel be willing to do it?
Say it again. One more time.
Wait, if my wife came to me and was like, yo, I want to start an OnlyFans page and we get to have threesomes.
Right, y'all can have,
I'm doing it.
That's what I'm saying. If your girl you with now that y'all got an intimate relationship, but she wake up and she say, hey, babe, we can make some money.
I'm doing
Do you
it.
want to get an OnlyFans? I'm open to having threesomes.
Bro,
Are you doing it?
The opening,
he said he's definitely doing it.
the opening of the Pour Horsemen episode will now say sponsored to you by LP's OnlyFans.
Oh,
subscribe
bullshit.
now. I'm
And,
telling
and feels. Because we joining that bitch.
So what you got, Cantu?
Man, I don't.
Because you said you've been in the porn industry.
So right now, in this, no, you would have to give me like, no, I couldn't do it now.
I'm telling
there's
my
no way.
son, look, daddy got to do what he got to do.
you. We broke.
That's
Hey,
probably
man,
the
look.
only reason why is because of that.
Your daughter?
Yeah.
Would you do it?
I'm definitely. Hey, look, I'm doing 40
You
a
sound like you
month.
about to drop your OnlyFans right now.
I'm about to go home and see what's up.
No bullshit. T,
Hey,
What?
the only woman on the panel. Would you start an OnlyFans?
No.
Why not?
No.
Well, if
If
you
I probably
you
would
had
be,
a
I would
man-
be rich right now.
That's
if
what
I
I'm
started
saying.
on
That's
OnlyFans
what I'm saying.
already.
Why
a
not?
million now.
I
in a month.
know. Obviously, if I wanted to do that,
why
then I
haven't
wouldn't
you
have
done it then? Why haven't
Showing
you?
your
Why are
feet,
you not a
showing
millionaire
your
in a month?
feet, you ain't got to do nothing.
Right.
I be thinking about showing my feet.
Females.
I be thinking
Bikini
about
just
feet.
put
People
on.
pay to see women do stuff with their feet.
Do that.
No, I know.
Do that
Oh.
British accent real quick. Get us some bread
Oh,
on
yeah,
this. Go
yeah,
ahead and do it.
yeah.
Put the camera on T real quick. British accent. Go ahead.
What am I supposed to say?
There
I'm
you
telling
go.
you, we got the,
We got money, man.
We got it. Why are we not
Man,
managing
this
this?
is
What are
good.
we doing wrong?
We definitely got some money over
I
here.
see. You remember Joe Budden's ex-girlfriend, Kaylin Garcia? She just used to talk.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I
I
remember
yeah,
that.
yeah,
She got an
yeah.
OnlyFans and she
Man.
literally just like
We need to tap in on
she be
that
cooking,
OnlyFans.
but like
Yeah.
you just see her cleavage. She got she like sports bra, but
Yeah.
you just see cleavage, and she just be cooking around the kitchen. I'm like, niggas pay for that?
Oh,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
That's
Men
crazy.
are horny. What are you talking about? We're the horniest people on earth.
They gonna pay for somebody to turn the channel.
Yeah, you in the living room with a bikini on, turn the channel. But no,
pay for anything.
Hey, no lie though. It was a chick. She's making millions of dollars, and what she do is she do a live streaming. I don't know if you heard of this, just for men to watch her sleep at night.
Oh,
Oh, I heard
Nah,
of that.
that's
I heard
crazy.
crazy.
No,
I heard of
men
that.
that's crazy.
Men are paying crazy
Yeah.
money just
But
to watch her
men are
sleep.
gross. We're the grossest
And
creatures
she
on
ain't
earth.
sleeping naked. She sleeping with clothes on. She just sleep.
Like lingerie.
Yeah, lingerie, but she sleep.
Oh, it's
men be
another.
buying used underwear too. That's a
That
whole
is
market.
insane.
That's
That's crazy.
There's a
That's
market
crazy.
for that.
I'm not that
T
wild.
act like she sold some. Hold on. Why you hold on? Why you gonna fucking so well?
Hey, you know when she sold it? After she left Chris Paul. Hey, breaking news.
Nah, what was you about to say, Phil? What was you about to say?
It's another chick that she streams in like a bikini and people pay for that.
Playing video games,
Playing
right?
video
I
games.
think I've seen her
Yeah.
before. Yeah. So
That's insane.
men are gross.
Yeah, we
Men are gross.
nasty, man.
I encourage all women capitalize on how gross men are.
Man,
You know bullshit.
I capitalize in this era of the just making money. You ain't got to be selling yourself and all that type of stuff, but you could definitely make some money on OnlyFans.
For me, I think it's just
I'm
the
coming home
thought
to make
of
some money,
like the intent of doing it.
What you mean? I don't get that. I don't get that.
I could post a picture on my Instagram in a bikini, and I'm like, oh, I just posted a picture on Instagram in my bikini.
And you get
but if I post a
20,000 likes,
picture
though.
on OnlyFans in my bikini, it's like I know was like the purpose of someone purchasing a picture of me in my bikini.
Oh, they gonna do it
I'm
regardless.
about to say,
though,
but if you got 20,000
Might as well
people
get paid for it.
that's liking the photo on Instagram for free,
I don't get
but you can get $20,000
And get some
from people.
If I
just
get 20,000
What's
likes on
the-
my Instagram, I'm starting OnlyFans.
All right, y'all heard.
we running it
hold on. We running the numbers. Hold on.
Run
You
it
know,
up.
I'm the numbers person
Yeah.
in the pod.
Yes, sir.
So, T, so what management contract do we need?
No bullshit.
Because we gonna get this bread.
See, you talking about
I
you
have
posting.
2,000 followers on Instagram. It's been the same since like
Yeah, but that's because you
2012.
don't
But
post enough. We
Look,
need to get you
what
more
T not
active.
Wait, well, Phil.
What you not understanding is, it's a dude in jail right now, right? Hold on, I'm gonna tell you. This is a real story.
Yeah,
It's a nigga in jail right now, right? His friend follow you, and he like,
Is this a
Man.
hypothetical?
it's hypothetical,
Oh, okay.
but it's real though. At the same time, and he like, man, show me some women on Instagram. He gonna screenshot a picture of you. Now you in a jail cell on the wall. The nigga is beating his meat to you.
right.
I'm telling you, this is real though, and it's a picture of you fully clothed, nothing.
Right.
They just want to see something. So if you getting nothing for that. You might as well
That's
get a
true.
little bit of
That's
something.
No, you're right. That's true.
Yeah, I mean,
you're not lying.
I mean, we are not trying to
You trying to make
corrupt
money.
your pure
You're
soul.
trying to make money off of me.
But if there's the ability for me to make 20% of your OnlyFans, we need to start making content. What's going on?
Content of what?
You tell us.
Fuck
I
all
don't be
that.
doing nothing.
I'm about to go start my own. Y'all got me sitting here thinking about how much
You
money
gonna show
I
a little
can make.
kneecap? What you
Hey, man.
I mean, you know who doesn't need OnlyFans? He might need to be kicked out the NBA. Jalen Green.
Yeah, Brody, wow.
Because Jalen Green been making OnlyFans content since college.
Nah, this shit is deep.
What is he doing?
yeah,
Now,
that's
T,
different.
We talked last time you were here, and there was a thread of videos that we saw.
Yes.
It's more than one. I thought it was only one. It's multiple.
Yes, sir.
Is that just locker room play?
Hell
Oh.
Hold
that
on. You
bullshit.
done been in locker rooms before.
Multiple.
Bro, that ain't.
Shit, so have I.
But
that's different.
have you ever seen that flagrant of horseplay?
Bro,
No.
he wasn't playing.
No.
Bro. This
No,
is real
absolutely
thrusting.
No,
Right.
it was
Yeah, some
And
of those
bro,
look like to
legs
completion.
stitch open.
And the nigga
up
legs
and
was up. He
open.
was saying,
Yeah.
Yeah, so-
he making noises.
What they playing about?
That's not horseplay or locker room play.
Cantu, are you still a Rockets fan now?
Here's the thing. I think it's like a generational thing.
Nah, fuck that shit,
You don't
Playboy.
think so? Like, but I mean, like, think
that's
about
a
it.
fair point.
It could be a
That's a fair
generational thing. Like these kids these days
paint
are like
nails,
they're so
yeah.
great. Like, man, the craziest shit. Like you're like, what are y'all doing? It could be just
You got an
because he's
18-year-old,
young,
right?
Yeah.
So have you seen crazy things with
It's just
18-year-olds?
weird stuff. Like these kids, is like either they say weird things or they do weird things. I've seen like, and here's why I say no. You know what? Actually, yes. Now that you bring this up, so I took photos at a quinceañera in San Antonio, and these
You
kids.
didn't have to roll your R like that, but we're gonna let you make it. Go ahead.
And these dudes, these kids, they were boys, 15 years old or whatever. It's about a year ago. They were kind of doing the same shit, like dancing on each other and all this stuff. And I told my daughter about it, and she's like, "No, that's what guys do."
Nah, we don't do that.
That's quinceañeras.
You know what?
Quinceañeras.
No,
I know what you're talking about.
but it's like it might be like this whole
generational
weird
thing.
generational
Now, it's definitely
shit,
weird
man.
out here with these teenagers, but that's
they grow up
too
around white
far.
people?
No, that's too far.
No, you
Jalen
might.
Green? That's some white people.
No, I don't give a. Even if it's white, that's too far.
Yeah, that ain't.
That's
right
too-
No, I agree.
But
It was weird.
I mean, I feel like I've seen that from kids when I was in high school, but they was white.
Dry humping your homeboy till you finish?
They was white. Okay, all right. You added a little bravado to that.
That's what it looks like to
Then
me.
they had them in the air and they was throwing them up and down like a stripper.
And it was two of them.
Yeah.
I open my phone up and it say Jalen so excited he want to hump something. I guess the Rockets just won their summer league game.
Hey, listen, man. I don't know if it was the parents. Do y'all blame it on the parents?
Nah,
Do you
I
think they
don't
should have
think
took the doors off the hinges with him?
Yeah, you can't let him lock his door.
He had to be in the room doing some weird shit growing up because that ain't starting at that age. He been doing that since a kid.
He has.
He was very young in that video, I feel like.
He was in high
That was
school.
in
I
high
think they
school.
said
That
he
was in high school.
But then what was the
I mean,
college too?
he ain't but 19 right now. So.
That's
Right.
crazy.
So he met a whole new group of men that did it again.
Man,
he
why is there so
continuing
many?
He's
Why is
gonna
There's a lot of
be. He's gonna
videos.
be.
Why is there
There's a lot
so
of
many?
videos?
Yeah, it's like
Recorded
8 videos.
It's 7 videos.
It's
I
like
thought it
7 or
was
8.
only 2.
No, it's like 7 or 8 videos of him getting humped or humping
Recorded every single
to
one
completion.
He's
Is
definitely
he
gonna
getting it
be.
started?
Yeah, he's completing too.
He's gonna be Dennis Rodman
Stop saying that
Because
word.
that's what it looks
after he
like to me.
retire.
Nah,
He's
I'm
gonna be
saying,
at the
like,
gay parades when he
Why them
retires.
videos come out? Why them videos come
That's
out?
what
Like,
I'm
is
saying.
he
Someone
getting
got
it
an
I don't
agenda.
know.
started?
Someone got an agenda.
Somebody has an agenda.
That's crazy though.
I don't know
man.
who recorded
I
every
just
single one.
hope. I just hope y'all ain't got no videos come out later, man.
They're damn sure. Like we're getting popular.
Man, my videos
we are
already
getting popular,
came
but
out,
Y'all getting
bro.
Oh, yeah,
scammed.
So my shit is done.
yeah, shit.
I've been there, done that.
Yeah, I mine ain't hit the gram, but but I got a Patreon story.
Does that
just
feel
saying.
like it feels as a woman, as a man, when you exposed like that?
I don't know.
It hurts if you exposed.
I ain't been exposed before, but I know I grew up around men and boys and brothers and homeboys in college, and we used to be in the dorm rooms and all that type of stuff. I don't think it ever clicked in nobody's head to grab nobody's legs and hump them.
Never.
Not
Not to completion for
so
sure.
that's what I'm saying. So it has to
Hell
be
no.
something going on for that to even click to say, let's make this video and make this funny.
Yeah.
Because man, we Phil, we just sat in college dorm, man. We trying to look for women. We running up and down the highway. We ain't in that dry humping.
Nah.
I wouldn't.
Not your
dry hump.
partner.
I was
I think
wet
it's
humping.
Chantu's point generation.
It's a generational thing, man. Like
And
it's
some-
just like
some
when
white
I had
people
seen
shit.
it, like they were like on the little party bus, so I had to take photos and blah blah blah. And they were the dudes. They had like the girls were there, right? And I'm like, why are y'all dancing on each other? Like I was like, this is really
Yeah.
weird.
Nah, the girls though, that's different. Like the boys is
No, he's talking about the boys.
were dancing on each other, and I'm like, there's girls here.
That's the same.
Why are y'all dancing on each other?
Hey, quick. I'm gonna let y'all talk. I'll be thinking of questions now. With this going on, do y'all think in society how much they so open and putting it out there to the kids? You know, it's in the cartoons now, it's in the commercials, and every
At
TV
Target?
show you watch is something gay going on. Do you think that Target have a whole lineup of rainbow clothes? Do you think that has something to do with the kids just saying, you know what, they so free to be open with it?
It's the time
Celebrities
we
got their
live in.
nails painted.
Yeah.
It's definitely
You know,
the times. I mean,
Yeah, it's the
because
times.
after we get done with this episode, I'm gonna go home and study Janelle Monáe's new video,
Oh, bush.
and she is freeing me actually.
Oh,
So
good.
I want to go watch what she's
I
putting
watched
on
that
TV.
video.
The music
Religious.
video or the
Yeah, because
essence?
no, Lipstick Lover was the first one that opened my eyes to
Open mind
the
too.
beauty of the queens.
How many
out
views
there.
Are you
did that
about,
video
freezing
have?
nipple?
I'm
ain't
gonna
know nothing
free
about
my
that.
nipple after this. After I watch this next one, which is called Water Slide. I'm gonna go
so
watch
that's
that
a
one.
joint?
It just came. I was looking
It
at
just
this before I
came.
came
You got
on
the
here.
notification.
I might have to do
Oh,
something
bush.
to completion. I got the notification.
Janelle Monáe.
Janelle,
She
Yeah, she been looking good lately.
we love you.
I want to look that up.
We love you. No,
Yeah.
don't ruin us right now.
Bush.
We
I'm about to
want
look
to.
up
We want to
Water
watch it
Slide.
in
Keep
our
your phone on
private.
silent.
Yeah, we want to
I
watch
don't
it in
want
our
to hear
private.
no noises till I get by myself.
But you know what? You know what the Rockets need to do? They need to hire the Spurs security. Because the Spurs security ain't allowing none of that. Britney Spears, all she wanted to do was take a picture with the new freak from
Wembanyama.
France.
She got slapped.
And she got smacked.
Said one by one.
Now she trying to file police charges and everything. Were they wrong for roughing up Britney Spears?
I mean, they probably thought she was a regular person.
you can't
she
think
looked
Britney
like a
like
regular-
I'm about to say,
Britney don't look
Yeah.
like
Britney don't look like
when you
Britney
see
when
it.
you wish she is a pop star.
Yeah.
she
Britney's been
had
on-
to come with people. She had to have an entourage.
remember-
though.
Did you see the TMZ?
She
about
might have had like
screenshots?
sweats on or something.
she
She was
about
with,
to-
she was
she
with
was
her
right behind
husband. She was with her husband.
She looked regular, man. So,
Damn.
yeah,
So
man.
she was
Regular
with her
as hell.
husband and he didn't do anything. Is what you telling
Nah,
me.
yeah, he didn't, because you can't
That
do
man
much.
is a joke.
I mean, you ain't like. Let's be honest though. He wasn't about to fight the
Would
Spurs
you
security.
and lose
Nah.
your money?
I would definitely, if my chick got slapped, I would punch.
You,
But
wouldn't
okay,
let you wouldn't let your woman run up to
Nah,
bro,
we not
like,
doing that
yeah.
anyway. I'm not with nobody that's running.
That's running up.
Yeah, you don't want to be in a position where you get beat up in front of your lady by
What
all the
if, he, what,
Spurs
if, what, if, what if
security.
he said, "Hey, baby, look, that's Wemby, the #1 draft pick."
Right, I
'Cause-
might-
But she don't know who that is.
Yeah, how Brittany know who that is? She don't
might,
give a
bro.
fuck.
keep up
all
with
she
sports.
does-
Her husband might
know
keep
who
up with
that
sports.
is.
That's what I'm saying. He said,
Brittany
"Hey,
is
baby,
a
go
lunatic,
look,
bro.
go look and take a picture
knows.
with
Go,
her."
you're,
Okay,
Britney, you're Britney Spears.
Now
Go.
I'm thinking about it. Britney, she like fame, she like attention, right? She probably feel like that was gonna be a viral moment. Her running up trying
Well,
to
it
give him a
was
hug.
viral. It was
No
viral.
bullshit.
She got the shit slapped out of her.
That's
And
crazy.
I don't think Britney Spears is of like that sound mind to even
I don't
think
either.
like that.
Is she though? I don't know what's
I don't
going
think
on
she
with
is.
Britney Spears.
She
I
every
thought she
go
was
to
on
her
drugs.
Instagram right
I
now.
seen her
Yes.
dancing a couple times. I was like,
Naked
Okay,
on drugs.
and that's
If,
it.
if you follow Lena the Plug, you definitely follow Britney Spears in her naked video.
wild bodies like that, man.
Well, she was, she danced all her life,
She danced all her life.
You know, she
I know
like
a
built
bunch
for
of
this
dancers.
dream.
You trying to say?
I mean, look at J-Lo.
you trying to say
danced all her
J-Lo,
life.
Megan Thee
bullshit.
Stallion? They gonna be built like Britney. Britney ain't number like 40 too. Y'all got to realize this.
Brittany my age. Yeah, Brittany built like SpongeBob.
No bullshit. Or worse.
He keep on.
She
That
just
boy
went off the
favorite
deep
line is
end.
no bullshit.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Y'all need to make a whole
she
segment
was
with
she
no bullshit.
she couldn't do nothing on her own.
For years.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, she was under that conservative
I'm
shit.
sorry,
She was
Brittany. I
under
didn't know
that.
you was
What
doing
you
that.
mean?
I didn't know what she was going through.
Her dad was controlling all like
Controlling
the
her
money
assets
and
and
like
money.
all of that
For real?
stuff. Yeah, for a long time.
See, I don't
Brittany got
like that.
slapped.
And then she got
So
slapped.
these videos is like she's like wilding. Like I'm
Oh, really?
free,
I was
like,
like, she
I'm
been on some
dancing.
drugs lately.
I don't know if it's
That's
drugs.
Is it mental health?
Allegedly,
I think it's mental health.
we don't know if it's drugs. You know what I'm saying? But
Mental health. Is.
she definitely has some challenges.
Damn, that's
Challenges
I don't know
is a
what-
good word.
She has some challenges.
She has some challenges. So therefore, she does not know who Victor Wittemaswina is.
What's his name?
what's his name?
What am
I said it. Which one?
Sound like
No,
that
wait,
porn star name.
Or how you sound after you with that. Because
Yeah,
he had to speak in tongues.
No bullshit.
Just call him Wimby.
Yeah, call him because
No,
we
I
don't know
know.
this brother's name.
She don't know who Wimby is.
I don't think he's gonna be able to hoop anyway though. I can't wait to. I'm
Well,
gonna
that's
watch when I
right.
get home.
He about to play
insane.
pro-am?
Yeah,
That's
I'm
about to
insane.
play.
Yeah, I'm about to go
Okay,
as soon as
but
I get home.
people are calling for criminal charges against the Spurs.
I agree.
They already said it
You
is
really
not.
Lock
think
him
so?
up. Lock him up.
No, bro.
What you do?
They
Okay.
protecting folks at all costs.
You've
They
been
won't
around
win.
I
pro
have.
athletes
Lock 'em up.
and their security before.
I used to. I've done a little security before, and I used to just let the women run up there because I might catch
You
some
was-
shreds.
Nah, you was a
used
fucking
to
bad
block people.
security.
I used to block people from athletes and stuff.
You was a bad security.
Yeah.
We
You was a
definitely
terrible
not
security.
hiring you.
Not no
bud.
more. Yeah,
That-
don't hire
absolutely.
me.
Even
not.
then, I'm mad that you was still.
I was
hired
trying
the
to
next
pull
day.
them too. Like, so I was like, yo, I don't play, but I'm here. You know, sometimes you got lucky.
So
You
everybody
wanna
you
lock
was
'em
around
up.
got in trouble too.
Get in no trouble.
I said
No
everybody
trouble.
you was around got in trouble.
That
That's
ain't
what
my
you
fault.
say.
They should have made better
See?
choices.
No bullshit.
As the husband, though, you more mad at security or your wife?
My wife for sure.
Yeah, she should.
Yeah, she can't be running around like that after no
Well,
man.
what if he told her to go get the picture? Though?
Then he need to get smacked too.
Yeah, he definitely need to be.
I feel like that man don't even know who Wimby is. This is a 19-year-old.
He
like,
19?
You gotta.
No, he's not 19. He's probably like 25. He's younger, but he's not 19.
Who, Victor?
No,
No, I'm not talking about Britney
Spears.
Spears.
no.
Britney
No,
Spears
you're talking about
younger.
Wimby.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, yeah,
Yeah,
Wimby
Oh,
was
Wimby
19.
19.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
Britney Spears.
I don't think that they're that aware.
Even know
of
who
the
Britney Spears
sports
is. Yeah.
Do he
world.
know
Are
who
you saying
Britney
He don't know
Spears?
who Britney Spears is.
Yeah.
He said that in an interview. He was like, I didn't know who she was. And people are like, how do you not know who Britney Spears is?
What?
This man is French.
Right, she ain't
Yeah.
sung
And he
since he
is-
was born.
Bro, there
Nah,
was
straight
there was
up.
the thing about which I don't know if you guys know. You know who Tony Hawk is?
Yes, I do know who Tony Hawk is. Yes.
But there's a lot of people that don't know in this generation. Like
Tony
he'll go
Hawk
to-
was black at one point in time.
he pretty much was. Yeah.
Cool.
and he would go to like skate parks or whatever, and they're like, "Oh man, you look like Tony Hawk." They're like, "Oh yeah, it's funny." They're like, "Do you know how to skate?" And he's like, "Yeah, a little bit."
And then
They're
he'll go
like,
rip
"Oh,
it.
cool." And then he's just like, leave. They'd be
But
like,
he one of them people that had that face where it's just
You
like
look kind of familiar.
you look familiar, but I don't really know. And you cool, so
But you can't do that with white people though, just to be honest, because they don't.
"White people age bad."
But no,
What?
they.
Oh,
No, hold on. My point
they
is
do.
they do age bad, but my point is white people they not so flashy, right? They can go sit at a park with regular clothes on, and it's kind of hard to get recognized. Or if they recognize, they might not think it's them because black people are just different.
Yeah,
They
we gonna
go-
show up in 14 chains.
Not every athlete does that. No, that's not true.
Just name one.
But there's a lot of people that
Only football-
what league?
she went
what
to the
league-
party
players
what
because they didn't
football
help.
play-
She know
football
'cause she
players-
went to the
Yeah, they didn't
party.
help.
Football players.
Yeah.
She went to Chris Paul party, so she know exactly who shows up and what. And no,
And Chris Paul ain't flashy either.
Right.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
He's
But
very
no, Chris Paul
stylish,
is
but
Chris
he's
Paul.
not
He's
flashy.
recognizable.
He's very stylish.
I'll give you stylish. I'll
Shout
give you
out to
stylish.
Courtney D. Mays.
Yeah, I'll give you
that's
stylish.
your stylist?
Yeah.
I thought so.
How you know that?
I mean, I'm into
'Cause he in the
fashion.
studio.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I gotta piss, man.
be
Y'all
having a
finish
right-
this
Almost
shit.
done. Let's sit
I
down, man. We got
You
2
don't
minutes
even
left.
drinking.
Dylan's gonna miss the last 2 minutes. All we gotta talk about is threads
He ain't
left.
gonna be on this
He's not
anyway.
even drinking.
Rats.
Yeah, he must got a weak bladder. That's what it is. All right. Threads. So Elon really messed up Twitter. He really has. We talked about it last week. He messed it up, and then somehow Mark Zuckerberg said, "You know what? I got something in the tuck. I don't even think it's ready for release,
He's been working on it for a minute.
but it can't be finished though. There's a lot of functionality that's
It's definitely
missing.
not finished. But I remember like maybe 6 months ago, people was like, "Oh, Instagram has a Twitter rival,
And it's
coming
gonna be
out."
better. And you know why?
Yeah,
Because you automatically get your following that you got from Instagram.
yeah.
Like it takes a while to
basic,
build
yeah.
up a Twitter following. You know that, building your Twitter following.
I bet. Okay, never mind.
But you built your Twitter following though.
Yeah, but I've been having my Twitter following for a minute.
But it took you a while to build.
But this was in the early days.
So you was
where
there
it was
12,
easy.
11, 13.
Yeah,
Okay.
It was much easier.
Now it's kind of hard to build a Twitter following.
So it's
and I don't tweet that much.
But it's also like when you say like that. So like when you were at the early stages of Twitter and you were building it, now if people are in the early times of thread, not even just the people that you have on Instagram, but like other people to capture, it's kind of like the same thing, I feel like.
Yeah.
And it's just like you have to be able to capture this moment.
You have to be an
and
early
just
adopter.
run with it. Like just go.
So
And
I'm
just, like,
encouraging
Can you,
everybody.
though?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like, but see, Twitter was ahead of its time. Twitter was original.
And
at
it was the Wild
time.
Wild West.
And it was the Wild Wild West. So if you gained a Twitter following because you were in a lane at that time, you were doing something. I was the black girl in sports in New Orleans. That was my thing. So all these people, like reporters and stuff, started following me, and that's how I gained my following. But if you already like Instagram famous, and that's gonna follow you to threads, if you're Instagram person with 1,000 followers, then I feel like you're gonna be Instagram person or a threads person with 1,000 followers. I don't see it being different.
It is different because I've already grown.
Yeah, he said his numbers was crazy.
Like the first day, like of course my Instagram people started coming over, but then maybe people didn't realize that I could talk.
But it's
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So people like actually want to hear your thoughts.
Yeah,
from
they start
pictures?
like I started getting other people
it's
who
also-
followed me separate
and it's
from the stuff that I usually put on Twitter. Because you know on Twitter I put like finance stuff.
right.
I put like my first finance thing out on Threads. I got like 15 followers.
You also don't tweet ever.
And it's
But I
now
try,
because
you know.
yeah, and I think it's also like when you say that now, it's not in a sense of like on Twitter. A lot of the times it was just like, I think people, if you weren't with Twitter, you're out, right? And I think like Instagram has so many people that just like are on it now. So now when you go into Threads, people are like, I'm going to just venture off into Threads and go ahead and do it because everyone's doing it. The amount of followers that they got, it took how many hours?
It took 7 hours to get 1 million.
A million. And it took, they put
The
like
other
a
ones was
timeline,
like days and years.
years to
Yeah.
get million. And like this has reached so much. So it's like, okay, well, let me go ahead and put it because there's no really like there's no cap. Everyone's going to it.
But they got to do the not safe for work.
I'm still kind of confused. What are you posting or what are you showing?
Is
it like
just like
y'all keep
Twitter.
saying
Just like
Twitter,
Twitter.
so you
Just like
just
Twitter.
your thought you talking about
talking about your thoughts.
But can you put a video too?
Everything.
Yeah, video,
Videos,
photos.
photos,
It's
everything.
exact same.
It's the
But
same
I'm
as
not
Twitter.
big on Twitter though.
You would like Threads though because it comes with your
Yeah,
Instagram
I like
page.
Instagram.
If
I'm
you
Instagram.
I feel like there's two different types of people. Those that like love Twitter.
Yeah, I
and those
love
that
Instagram.
Love
I love Instagram.
I love
if you-
I'm like
if-
him. I
so-
can't post on Twitter though. Nobody ever reposts my shit.
Yeah,
so it
Because
pisses me off.
look, see, that was the whole point. Like back in the day, it wasn't about reposting or liking. Or
it was just building a following.
It
yeah.
wasn't even likes back then. It
But
was
now it is
favorites.
though, right?
The button used to be favorites. So
Yeah.
it's like, oh, I'm going to save this for later because I thought this was funny as hell.
Right.
Now it's like, oh, I want retweets and I want likes.
Yeah, nigga,
so
retweet
the people
me.
that join Twitter and are like, nobody ever
Man, my feelings
shares
be
my stuff.
feelings be hurt.
It's not even. That's what I'm
But
saying.
it's,
Like
it's not
different.
even that.
If I
like,
tweet and you don't retweet me back, I'm unfollow you.
So
That's crazy.
So here's the
That's
thing now that you
wild.
have followers, right? Because you're like a big on Instagram, right?
Right.
So like I posted something of like about the nightcap, like blah blah blah, whatever, just something simple of like I don't know what it was, and I tagged the nightcap and then I tagged him. And so like he had commented or reposted it and then the nightcap reposted it, right? But it's like it's so early on where you're able to do that and follow people. So if you have a buddy and you're like, yo, tonight with so-and-so was cool, he can repost it and be like, bet we do this some other day. His people see it and your people see it, but it's just conversation almost. Like
Right,
you're just
right.
exchanging conversation on Instagram. You either have to like post a story, then you got to repost a story, but how many people are going to repost a story? Here, it's just dialogue. So you're dialoguing and you can just be like, yo, today I was hanging out great with the Pour Horsemen. Pour Horsemen poses it like everybody else. You tag everyone else. So now my people see it, his people see it, your people see it, your people see it. And it's just a simple text.
I think
It's not a whole photo or video that you have to add to it.
Yeah, I think Twitter was at a standstill, especially like for people that just joining Twitter, like the regular Joe people, right?
Oh, no doubt.
Your following is at a standstill. Everything. Threads is new. It's fresh.
Yeah.
You got the opportunity to start something new. For the people that missed out on Twitter early, the good days when JC was on there with that long name.
young player.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is a new beginning, fresh start. Then Instagram make it easy. Whoever follow you,
That's what made it easy.
it made it easy. It's a transition. Whoever follow you, follow them back. It's easy. You got.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out. I ain't
Yeah,
checked it out yet.
I encourage
you
everybody.
definitely need to use it.
you
Reese,
need to use
'cause
it.
you-
I didn't know nothing about it until tonight.
I encourage
Oh,
everybody to
hell
check it
yeah.
out.
Just
It-
use
it
it.
works.
Jump
Just-
on that.
and you
Is it
can
gonna be
post
threads,
stuff like
or is it
you
gonna
DJ
be-
like yo DJing tonight blah 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 at wherever club you're at or
Yeah,
wherever you're
hell
and they
yeah.
can just like retweet
Everybody
it.
on that
Boom,
joint.
just quick.
Oh, that's dope.
You know what I mean?
Jack, the OG
Yeah.
Twitter creator, created. Is it Blue Sky?
Blue Sky.
Blue Sky.
Yep.
I thought that was going to be next.
Nah, they didn't have enough followers. And then Mastodon was another.
They stopped accepting people because they couldn't like.
Do the server
Take
and
on-
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah. Not that. I think, Mark Zuckerberg Meta got 3 billion users. They gonna figure this out.
Yeah.
Like if anybody gonna figure it out, it's him.
I'm scared it's going to turn into Facebook.
It probably will, but at that
Like
point,
soon, like early on.
nah. I think if they allow not safe for work content, then it's gonna be the
stuff
biggest
Phil
platform
watches.
ever. Yeah, the stuff Phil watches.
Okay.
Look, that's it episode. Brother DJ Reese, please give people your handles and stuff again.
I'm DJ Reese Boogie. 1_ on Instagram. Shot O'Clock Podcast, same way through. I think it's 1_ on Instagram.
2 underscores.
2_, so you know better than me. But man, I got my clothing line, Black Homer Clothing. Make sure y'all tap in and follow that. I got a few things going, man. Just tap in, follow me, DM me, and we can talk about it.
All right, that's episode. We think 253
Something in
Ish.
that area.
ish. We out.
Yeah.